So we seem to have turned the form around since we've taken over. Now we've got two big games against Arsenal and Everton as we try to escape a relegation battle. Welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. Since you were last with me and the Manchester double, we've played quite a few games. We drew 0-0 with Spurs, brilliant result. We then went on in an absolutely amazing game, 3-3 in that one against Liverpool with Xerxes, Balandizi and Diaby getting goals. We then beat Crystal Palace 2-1 with Diaby and Balandizi getting the goals. We then went on to face Brighton. David Luiz got a penalty and Balandizi got 3 goals in that one. We beat MK Dons in the third round of the FA Cup with Juve Romero and Baldazzini getting goals. We then unfortunately lost 2-0 to Bournemouth before losing 3-2 with Diaby and Bat getting the goals to Brentford. We were unlucky, I think, because they scored a 90th minute winner and I felt like crying. I thought that was going to be another draw. I was then panicking during that game that things were looking bad. And then we went on and beat Burnley 2-0 with Gardner and Romero. And then most recently in the FA Cup 4th round, we've won 4-2 with David Luiz getting a hat-trick and an own goal as well. Which leads us to Arsenal today, who are 4th in the league, and then Everton, who are 7th. So possibly 2 losses, but we have made some transfer business. We'll go through the outs first. So we'll go all the way down here. Most significant ones, Bassi's gone for 4.8 million to Al Radith. Foreman's out for 750,000. We've pushed Mickey Moore out on loan with a possible purchase afterwards. Nakamura as well out on loan with possible buy-in fees, and Ward went for 10.5 million. And all of that means coming into the club, we have Magnusson, who has stayed with FC Nordstrand for the remainder of the season. But he is a 20-year-old Icelandic centre-back, 6'2", absolute jumping reach of 17, so towers above a lot of people in the air. He's 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He is a bona fide wonder kid. I think he is going to make it and be really good for us. I left it till the end because we're going to need to get rid of some of the older players in the summer, and I didn't feel that we could get rid of them now, some of them. We've also brought in Benetti. He is a Italian attacking midfielder, can play out on the left, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. We've paid £10 million for him. For a 21-year-old, he's already worth 25, so more than double what we paid. Great acceleration and agility. I think he's going to do well in the role that we're going to be playing him, which is in the attacking midfield position. We then went on because we needed a keeper, because we had let our keeper go. Where is he? I can't remember what his name was now. But we let our older, not brilliant keeper go. So we got Jael Victor. He's 2-star current ability, 2.5-star potential ability. He's the other one that we brought into FC20. He's going to offer just a bit of support. Petrovic, that's it. We didn't let him go in the end because he got injured. That was what it is. So we've brought him in as a backup. He's basically our second choice, third choice maybe behind McKenna. I couldn't ask for a better player who's going to improve, I would think. And last but not least, this guy I wanted when we were at FC20, but was never in a position to offer money for him. We've paid 7.5 million up front and 30 million over 3 years. He is a 19-year-old Dutch, fully fledged wonder kid. He's striker, absolutely amazing stats for 19. 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, already worth 40 million. So that's only going to go up. I think he is probably the best signing we'll make in the series. I really wanted him, like I say, for FC20. He's from the Netherlands, and I just can't, as a complete forward, he's got everything. He could use a little bit more strength, a little bit of passing, maybe. Vision and teamwork could improve a little bit, but he's still 19. That's a steal and a half, and he will be playing today. So today, for today's game against Arsenal, here is our new formation. I haven't put anyone on the bench, so we'll do that before we do anything else. So we want somebody in defence. We'll put Victor on the bench as well. Why not? I think we can afford that. Siduri, DM, midfielder. I suppose I should put David Luiz in for one of these. We'll put him in there. I know David Luiz is injured, so we'll take David Luiz out. Garner out because he's injured as well. So that was easy. For today's game, we have Petrovic in goal, Hickey, the Bat, Bode and Shalabar in defence, with Diouf and Kamara in the middle, Romero out wide, Xerxes and Balzini in attacking midfield, with Schipper up front. This is Schipper's first game for us. Let's see what he can do. Also, I really like the way that this sort of staggered formation's working. It seems to create a lot of overloads, and we don't appear, when we're defending, to have any gaps because of the wide centre-back on the right just drifts out, and you've got a back four still, but it allows a right-sided midfielder, or ideally do the same thing on the left side, but it just allows that extra player up top. But as you can see, when we haven't got the ball, we've got a back four there with two people almost just in front of him. So Kai Havertz hits the post and it goes out for a goal kick. But that is not really the start we were hoping for. But it is still 0-0, and we're limiting them chances-wise possession-wise, they've had a little bit more of the ball than us. And here is Odegaard, and it's saved by Petrovic, who's just come back from injury and hopefully will make a difference again. Because we did get a little bit more leaky with the other goalkeeper. That's why I'm looking for a goalkeeper. I still think we can get a better goalkeeper. There was a wonder kid that I went in for, but unfortunately then the world went in for him and he ended up going to Spurs, which I may try and get in the summer. It'll be 3 times more expensive, but I would really like to try and get him. But that has given us offside. That goal's disallowed. And we carry on. We have done absolutely nothing with the ball. I'm going to demand more because it seems to be only a matter of time before Arsenal score at this rate. And here is Saka. Bakary Saka has put the ball in the back of the net. The referee's checking to see if it was offside. I don't think it was. It wasn't, no. I didn't think it was. So we're 1-0 down. We've shown very little today. Arsenal is a game that even at the start of the season, you would say that we would struggle with, which, I don't know what to do really as far as this goes. So let's get going with the second half. Hopefully we can perform a little bit better. And Juve plays it to Hickey. Hickey to Kamara, to the Bat. The Bat plays it to Baudet. To Schipper. Schipper to Luka. Luka to Schipper. Schipper plays it round to Luka again, and Zirkzee was in the box there, but unable to finish, unfortunately. Here's Desai to Valencia. Nagalo plays it back to the keeper. Pretz. Samu Nagalo plays it over the top. Are they going to manage to put a ball in? They do. Towards Saka, who misses the ball. So we're deep in the second half. Things are still quite tight here. 1-0 is a great result for us. We're going to just push up to attacking now. We want to try and do something with this team, if possible. But Yamal's gone and Yamal scored. That's not really what we want to happen. That's not good. So we're 2-0 down. I think the match is pretty much over. As far as the table goes, it doesn't mean much apart from we are level on points with the team above us. We're just missing out on goal difference to Nottingham Forest. So it means that we got a good chance, regardless of the results, really. As I said, at the start of the season, you would say that this is a result that's kind of expected. As Martialli plays it in to Saka, and Saka makes it 3, and surely that's it. Unfortunately, oh God, will you stop with the highlights? Just finish the game already. We're just making changes for the sake of making changes now. because we can basically. Right midfielder, can that'll do. I don't expect us to be able to get back into the game at all. Hike's got the goal, a consolation goal for us, but it just shows that we can score, which is something I've been saying. But here's Hike again to Benetti, back to Hike to the bar, to Bode, plays it back to the keeper, Shalabar. Kamara, Goke, Zigzi, and Kopin puts the ball in the back of the net, but it's offside. It's a mile offside. Don't. That's the problem sometimes with this game is it does VAR when VAR's not needed. You know, it was so far offside. Martinelli with the corner, wasting time. Just kick the ball. Let me get it clear. And Goke tries to run past Saka, but is unable to. And that's full time, and that game was over quite a while ago. We did manage to score, but I'll see you in a second for the Everton game. Hello and welcome back to Around the World in 80 Clubs. So, for final day, we managed to sell a few more players. Nothing really of note apart from Douglas Luiz has gone. We got 5 million for him. His contract was actually up at the end of the season as it was. He's gone to Corinthians for 5.75 million. Yeah, he's 33. He's starting to drop off. And I just needed that little bit extra cash to bring in those two standing players. First of all, for 22.5 million, potentially going up to 27 million, we have Kai Schultz, who is a 20-year-old Austrian attacking midfielder, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. He's another wonder kid. You know me. I like the little boys. And 6'4" as well. Great jumping reach. We are really starting to home in on some amazing players. So we should be able to make the most of set pieces. And then on the final day, as I say, Douglas Luiz was sold in order to bring somebody in the final few hours of deadline day. Connor Winks comes in from Crystal Palace for £34 million eventually. He is a central ball-winning midfielder, 3-star current, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. He is an English wonder kid. We paid £30 million for, and we could probably sell for near over 100 if he progresses how I think he will. Unfortunately, he hasn't got the jump in reach, but he's got good marking, good tackling, good pace, stamina and agility, a lot of aggression, determination. He works all day as well, and he will make a difference coming into the squad in the central midfield as a ball-winning midfielder. Diaby's obviously getting on a bit. His legs probably aren't going to last too much longer. So that will be the key reason why we bought him off. But anyway, for today's game, we have Petrovic in goal with Hike, but the Bat, Bode and Shalabar at the back. Romario on the right with Kamara and Winks central, and then Baldazini, Schultze, and Shepa up front. We've brought in some of our 2 more players to fit the tactic that I would like us to play going forward. We need a couple more, but it leads us into a good place in the summer, having brought in these players now. I think in the summer, if we can get rid of a couple of the big, high-earning, older players, just bring in a few more of these the types of players we're bringing in who are ready to be a lower league, Premier League players and are only going to improve with time and game time. I think, the future is bright for Aston Villa again as we look to bring in younger players. It seems like they've relied on players. They needed a boost of fresh young talent to come in. A new manager's style, I think. And hopefully that's what we've done. Hopefully we've made the difference for this team. I know we have, as far as set pieces, we are very, very good in the air. We've got some very tall players and some amazing jumping reaches of 17, 18 throughout the board. And we could end up almost Tony Pulising it if we can get a Rory Delap throw-in taker or somebody to pop the ball in. If we could find a nice, right back who can either throw or do an amazing corner, I think we'll be laughing. And Schipper nearly gets his first goal for the club. So according to this, it's very, very much we've got the ball, but they are doing slightly more attacking than we are. But the XG is much the same, so I don't think that their chances are particularly good. I wonder if they're shooting from range a lot of the time. But here is the new boy Winks to Baldassar, who plays it straight to an Everton player, but Winks comes in with a brilliant challenge there, and the bat gathers, plays it to Hickey, to Winks. Winks tips and turns to Schutz. Luca now. Luca loses out, unfortunately, but Schutz regains. To Hickey. Hickey now on the wing. Can he find a ball across? He plays it back to the barn. Back to him. Winks now. Schipper. Yes, that's what I wanted from the boy. Puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0. And hopefully that is the goal that sees us climb out of the relegation zone. I'm not sure if it will do. Belzini plays it to the back post. It comes off the crossbar, and Baka Kamara has put the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-0. Absolutely brilliant again. Yes, this is what we want. We are going to be climbing up, hopefully, but it looks like Nottingham Forest could be getting a result as well, unfortunately. Yes, it does. Which is a problem. But remember, when we first took over, we were a good 6-7 points off of safety. Now we have pulled back, and with goal difference stopping us from being safe. We need to win this game, though, with Nottingham Forest clearly getting a result. We cannot afford to let this game slip by. And with that being said, we are going to bring some fresh legs on. I'm also tempted to drop back a little bit, but the worry thing is, if I do drop back, it won't work out quite right. Hickey's coming off for Valzar. You can come on for the bat. Gokay's coming on for Romaro. We're going to bring Kamara off for Diouf, and Diaby's going to come on for Schultz. So we've made quite a few changes there to freshen things up. And the thing is, I think with what I've managed to do as well, we've actually strengthened the bench a lot. We've brought in we've brought in 2 or 3 players with everyone that's released. Like everyone we've let go, we've brought in a couple of players, so it's actually strengthened us a lot. But we are currently 2-0 up in the 83rd minute, and here is Gokay, plays it into the middle, unable to find someone. Vaslor to Winks. Winks out to Vaslor. Vaslor tries to find Winks, unable to, but Diouf picks it up. Diouf runs with it. Plays it to Gokwe. Gokwe, can he find a ball across? He finds Diouf. Plays it back to Winks. Winks on the edge of the area has a pop. And Onana manages to make the save and put it over for a corner. Sodou plays it in towards the near post, unable to find a Villa shirt, unfortunately. And the highlight comes to an end, and it looks like we are going to get that victory. Yes, that's what we needed. That one felt important. Away at Everton. Everton in this world are actually quite good, and we've done well. Right, so for tomorrow's episode, would you look at that? We are going to come back for Nottingham Forest, who are currently level on points and out of the relegation zone, and the team directly behind us, Southampton. That is a made match-up there. So that is what we're going to do. So until tomorrow, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and I have spoken.
No, it's shiny.